What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Platinum Edition DLC video here from the Xbox One. Oh boy, we're doing it. Oh, our combine's like full, and he's on down here. Oh no, oh no, oh jeepers, I didn't plan this out. I kind of forgot I moved the combine in between videos. My apologies. But hey, it happens, right? It happens. No big deal, but totally forgot I moved him to the other field. That way our planter over there in 3 can run and get done. Our sugarcane guys are probably full or getting full. We'll have to run them this video as well. Potentially we should. We really should. Keep them going. That makes pretty decent money over there. So we might as well keep that rolling. And yeah, so here, we're going to park this here because this is going to take like an hour and a half to empty. Yeah, you're full. Which means you're almost full. But before we do that, you guys can see we have $1 million. We went ahead and sold most of a trainload of canola at the end of last video. And the reason I say most is I got impatient. And I didn't want to wait anymore. So it is time to upgrade our combine-age to the Beast. The New Holland combine. It's time. It is time. So we're going to see if we can spend... Oh, I passed it. We're going to see if we can spend all of the money, guys, okay? All of it. We're going to see if we can spend all of the money in this video. You see. So I really want to upgrade my planter capabilities. My planter abilities. Capability, whatever. I want to upgrade my planter now because you got to think. We are taking a long time. It's not a big deal, but a long time to plant. You know, the fields that we have. So, you know, obviously we just increased our harvest by a lot by picking up this here New Holland. And the next thing we need to work on is planters. So, let's see what we can do. We have $521,000 left. It's kind of like 421, but it's not. Just saying. But this will be great. It'll allow us to harvest 2 fields at the same time and all that stuff. I really enjoyed having 2 combines before when we had those Deutz combines. Those were good combines, but it was definitely time to upgrade to the Massey and then now to the New Holland as well. Just saying. So let's get them in the field. The eventual goal is probably about 3 of these New Hollands, but that is obviously down the road. We need to pick up some more fields if we are going to do that down the road. So there's that. I need to cough. Oh, goodness. Be right back. See what I tell you. You guys didn't even miss me. Just a quick second. I could edit that out, but guess what? I'm not going to. I was talking in the last video about it being weird weather here this year. Or not even this, well, this year especially, but right now especially. It's like just weird. Very dry and just kind of makes you dried out all the time, you know? Just feel like I need to drink something constantly. Alright, so that's good there. We need to... He's good. You're good. You're okay for now. You're not good. Let's hire you, fold you up, and a run. Running time. Got that beacon on for safety, children. Beacon's on for safety. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to push. There we go. I would use my hazards if we had them here, but we can either do a blinker or, you know, a blinker. We can't. I guess this kind of counts, right? Dang it! Quit hitting the wrong buttons, John. Seriously. Gosh, it's like it's my first time playing. It's not. It's my second. Okay. Gosh. Idiot. God, now I'm channeling my inner Napoleon Dynamite. Oh boy. Love that movie, by the way. Side effect. I talked about movie. Or not side effect. I don't know. Anyway, I talked about movies in the last video. With Super Troopers 2. Not a fan, just saying. But yeah, so I'll talk about a movie I like this time. Napoleon Dynamite. Love that movie. If you have not seen Napoleon Dynamite, do yourself a favor and go find Napoleon Dynamite. You need to watch Napoleon Dynamite. It's kind of a really dumb movie, but it's dumb in a funny way. Not like some movies that are just dumb, like Super Troopers 2. It's dumb but funny, okay? Napoleon Dynamite is a great movie. And I will argue with anybody that says it's not a great movie, okay? It is a fantastic. It's kind of so bad it's good in a way. Kind of like Sharknado. You guys ever see Sharknado? Great movie. I think I've seen the first 2, by the way, and there's multiple more. But I have not seen any more than, I think, 2. I think I've seen 2 Sharknado movies. They are fantastically awful. Just saying. Fantastically awful. Just terrible movies, but that's okay. That's for another story, another time, another day, all that fun stuff. Another fence. Okay. Thought I was going to get that fence with that harvester wheel. It's like, no. That would have looked real bad. It would be like my first time playing then, right? Just saying. Alright, so we need to run this again. I kind of wish we had a trainload of sugarcane right now. I'd go and sell it. But we don't. Not yet, anyway. We will. We definitely will get a trainload of sugarcane off of this field. I cannot imagine doing, like... And actually, it's kind of funny because since sugarcane has come out, this is literally the only field that I've ever harvested sugarcane. I've never even planted sugarcane, I don't think. Because when you start the map, it's already on this field. But I've never harvested a bigger field than this one right here. So sugarcane was kind of a nah for me. As far as, like, you know, being excited to have it as a crop, I just kind of went, meh. Meh. Same. There's probably a lot of you guys that are like, meh, with it. But yeah. So, I'd still say the best DLC for Farm Sim 17 has to be without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, it's the Big Bud DLC. That is my favorite DLC. As far as I'm concerned, the best DLC that they have ever come out with. It's just awesome. It is just awesome. Actually, JCB for 15 was pretty good too. Gave us a couple tractors, the skid steer, which kind of changed my life as far as like grinding stumps, because there's nothing better to me than the JCB skid steer with the stump grinder attachment. I think that's really, really fun and pretty awesome. Just saying. It's a really cool piece of equipment, but Big Bud is so useful. I don't really use the tractors too much per se, but the harvesters, or not the harvesters, my god, the planters, the cultivator, the manure spreader even, like, it's kind of cool. Just like, don't use it very often, but it's kind of cool. The thing I use out of there more than anything is the big seeders. The seed hawk is like where it's at when you start getting into big time fieldage. And I really wouldn't mind getting a Big Bud. Big Bud would be cool on this map. I mean, I don't have a lot of fields right now, so obviously I don't need one now. But say later on when we do get the Seed Hawk, because we'll probably get a Seed Hawk on this map, because why not, you know? I could totally see purchasing the Big Bud 747 tractor on this map. That would be pretty cool. And then, of course, there's the Ropa DLC, which, I mean, I've used it a little bit. A little tiny bit. I was kind of excited for that one part of it that, like, picks up stuff off the ground, but any of that stuff I haven't had the need to pick up yet since that DLC came out. So, there's that. There's that. I don't know. It's just kind of an interesting DLC. It's not bad per se. It's good equipment if you are into that. It's really fine and dandy equipment. It all works. It looks good. But it's just kind of blah. Blah. But you guys know my opinion on DLCs and stuff for Farm Sim. You're not paying for the DLC. You're paying for the next one. So what you're paying to help make the next game, whatever like that. That's always been my opinion. That's how I feel about it. That's how I look at it. And that's how I like to go about it. So there is that. Alright, so fire this guy back up here. And the sugarcane, everybody knows we'll have to empty them again. In due time, of course. But I think right now we have some combines that really could use some attention. Like, probably both of them are stopped by now. Yep. Probably both of them are stopped, so that's okay. It's just going to take us forever, so we're probably going to park here. And we'll go get something else going. Do we have any more tractors? Oh my god, you just missed like crazy. Actually, you're still rolling. How about them apples? How about them apples? We do that trick. The old fire hire. Just to get him moving, at least down the field. Jump in, hit fire, hit hire, and he'll move. And then we can unload him on the move, which actually will make the unload process slower, but hey, that's okay. At least it puts us on the end of the field then. You know, instead of right in the middle of the field, where we'd have to drive to one of the ends anyway to get around to go to the other combine. Even though we really should probably be on the other end of the field, but that's okay. The other combine's full now. But that's okay. We need to purchase a tractor and a planter. This is what we really need to purchase, guys. And I don't think... No, not right now. We don't have enough money. Because what I'm talking about for a tractor, we kind of are going to spend a lot on a tractor for a planter. So there's that. I don't know. I was looking at the Track Challenger, the small one. I've never used that one before, I don't think. I've had the big one, of course. You guys know I had that on the Rattlesnake series, which I kind of miss having it. You know, I kind of miss it. Not going to lie. Oh man, I just need money on this map, don't I? Because I'm like, I really could use a semi too. But for as much crop as we're actually hauling to the train, it's not too bad to run. So what I actually did last time, last harvest, the one I didn't show you guys, what I actually did was I used this tractor on a planter, because I have two of those Vaderstad 6-meter planters, of course. So I took this tractor, put it on a planter, and then used the JCB on the auger wagon and on the trailer. Now, you're saying, why not just use the trailer? I don't know. I enjoy auger wagons, so I want to use them, okay? And I actually really like this auger wagon with the extra set of wheels, where it's actually a wagon, not a cart, you know? I enjoy it. But let's look at least getting a tractor now so that we can get a planter rolling. So I'm looking at this bad boy here. And actually, I wouldn't even upgrade the engine right now. So that's $314,000. I think I'm just going to go ahead and hit the button. Because why not? So we have $206,000 left. Is that enough money for our seeder? I don't even know. I looked at it last video, but I can't remember. So right now we're looking at... Oh my goodness, we're so close. We're so close. Because it's the Platinum Edition, you know, we might as well stay with the Platinum Edition, like, seeders, right? So, okay, we can do this, guys. We can totally do this. Ooh, it's so tiny looking. I like it. It's like a tiny little Challenger. I don't know how it's going to drive with the joystick, but hey, let's, actually, you know what? Let's cheat here, guys. Let's cheat. So we happen to have this other seeder sitting in the shed, right? I mean, just saying. Where's that here? We happen to have this other seeder. It's this one. Sitting in the shed here. I don't know how much money it's going to be worth, but hey. Let's give it a shot, right? Let's sell it off and just see. This Challenger is tiny looking though. It's something, boys. This is something. Turns on a freaking dime, I can tell you that much. Which I still kind of, I don't know. I feel like the steering in these things needs to be turned down a little bit. I feel like they're a little, oh yeah. Yeah, we have enough money. I feel like the steering in the tracked, you know, non-articulated thingamabobs needs to be turned down a little bit. It's a little aggressive, but that's just me. All right. So now we have a real seeder. Now we have ourselves a real seeder, guys. Hopefully it works on this thing fairly well. I don't know how it's going to work on this thing. Honestly, I'm kind of not scared, but a little scared how it's going to work. on this thing. I know like the articulated stuff, it works real good with this seeder. But yeah, that tractor looks small. Tractor looks real small compared to that seeder. It's got plenty of horsepower, and I can upgrade the engine. So if need be, I can do that. But for right now, I don't really want to do that until we know how this works. You know, if this works out just fine, I'll probably go ahead and upgrade the engine just to say I did it and give ourselves a horsepower boost. But until then, oh my god, I'm barely touching the joystick and it's like, hey, let's turn. That's why I say if they could turn down the steering just a smidge would be great. Because I mean, I'm barely moving the joystick and it's like, you know, like give me a kind of like when you turn the wheel in a regular tractor and it starts turning, like it moves a little bit. It moves as you move the joystick. This thing is like 0 to hero in like 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly, no steer to full steer. It's a little aggressive for me. I won't lie, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. All right, we got a full load here. And then another full load probably waiting for me in that combine again. Yes, indeed. But that's okay. So now we have our combine upgraded, or our second combine, I should say. Our plants are upgraded. So next thing's probably gonna be a semi truck, and then I'll be able to get rid of that tipper and use the JCB for the auger wagon, which would be nice, just to give me some speed and horsepower, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for a real seeder, guys. A real big boy seeder. No more of the little baby seeders, you know. We got a real big boy seeder here, guys. And obviously this is not the biggest seeder in the game. I realize that, but this is a huge improvement, huge upgrade over our Vaderstad 6 meters. Just saying. And we still have one to sell technically. Or we hold on to it. Because why not? We have 2 combines. Or we sell it and be done with it. I don't know. But anyway, let's unfold this bad boy and get him in the field. We can probably get him hired out in this field 1-2 thing. If we're going to focus on the harvest. Yeah. So I think we can do that right now. So it's a lot bigger, a lot nicer. Just saying. It'll be great to have this thing going. Alright, on soybeans, hit the higher button and jump back to my auger wagon, which is now empty, of course. Oh, gotta get out of his way. That thing's gonna roll. I like it. I just hope it handles turning okay. That seeder doesn't really like to turn too much when it's in seed mode, but it should be okay. And then I guess after hauling we can get into corn, because we have not done corn on this map, of course, because we don't have corn equipment. But in due time, we have a tractor that will pull tillage equipment now. So, you know, yeah, we're using it to seed right now, but it will pull tillage, of course, if we have to. Oh, goodness gracious, didn't mean to move the camera and punch the microphone arm all at the same time. I'm just fantastically awesome like that. Just saying, don't ever let anybody tell you you're not awesome like that. Alright, he wasn't even that full, so we need to get over to the other guy because he is full. He's full waiting for us, which means he's going to fill us up again. Just saying. And realistically, we probably should just be running this right to the train with the JCB. Just go to the bigger tractor and be done kind of thing, but I don't know. I like using the tipper. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's like the same capacity, isn't it? Or tipper has more, I think, a little bit. But I'm not sure. Anyway, so here's what I'm probably going to do, boys and girls, is I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up this harvest off of recording for you guys, just because you've seen it a million and a couple times, and then we will come back next time and hopefully be able to do some selling. You guys know, of course, if I'm not recording, I don't sell. Do some selling and maybe get some more equipment, and then fields, and then fields. After equipment, fields. We need a truck. Let's see, what do we need? We need a truck, and really, do we even need a truck? We need a truck. To keep up with 2 combines, we need a truck, and we'll use the JCB on this thing, so we need a truck and trailer. That's all we really need. And then fields. I'm going to start assembling fields after that. Just saying. Just saying. 3, 4, and then actually, I want to take 4. Hang on, let's go to this map. It's a better map. I would like to take 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 and plow them into one field. Is what I would like to do, because that's pretty well a big old rectangle sitting there. So if we can put that all to one field, I would be very, very happy with that and be all about it. So there is that. Who's having what? Who's... Oh, it's our sugarcane guys. We're blocking each other. No? No. Okay, here we go. Alright, we found it. Did it. Why are you even still going? You're done. You're done, Jim. You're done. Alright, so he needs 50 acres, it looks like, but it looks like he's turning okay. He just needs a lot of room. Wow. But it looks like a good quality turn. I mean, it doesn't look like he had any problems. So that's nice. Just saying, a little skippage on the end, but I think that's the cedar. I think it, because of the way it's offset back there, has a little skippage. But that's okay. So, like I said, guys, I'm going to wrap this harvest up off of recording, and we'll come back next time and hopefully be able to purchase some more equipment and stuff. So until then, I'm your boy John from Puma. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.